Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
For this is what the Sovereign Lord says.
Why do you need prophets to tell people who you are and what you want?
If you can justify everything that the God of the Bible has done, then you can justify any of your behavior.
A lot of this mentality is trickling into what is now mainstream right-wing Christianity.
I am capable of empathy greater than this God of the Bible.
This is a Bible that they tell kids. This is the good Lord. This is the good book. He is fantasizing about murder, mass murder.
Head over to sacrilegiousdiscourse.com right now to find out how to leave us a review or support us on Patreon.
Hey there, sinners and saints. It's your favorite Bible-bashing duo from Sacrilegious Discourse, and we need your help.
That's right, folks. We're raising funds for some heavenly equipment and a studio that doesn't sound like it's in the depths of hell.
Our current setup, let's just say it's more apocalypse than audiophile.
So if you want to hear us dissect the Bible without the background noise of demonic squirrels, chip in a few bucks.
We're aiming for $5,000 to upgrade our audio and build a studio worthy of blasphemous banter.
Donate today and help us spread the good word of atheism.
You can find a link right on our homepage, sacrilegiousdiscourse.com. Every dollar counts.
Even if it's from your collection plate. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember where we are and what the hell we're doing?
We are in Isaiah, and we've just started this book, so apparently there's a lot to go yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot
Yeah,
to go.
there's like, how many chapters did I say? 60
It was like 60-some, yeah, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Because we've been spoiled with all these short chapters.
Right, yeah. And yesterday, I believe we read Isaiah chapter 3.
No, we read chapter 2.
2? Shit.
Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to skip some here, apparently.
You are.
Yeah, so I guess we read chapter 2 yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
which means that today we're going to be doing
Isaiah chapter 3.
All right.
Funny how that works.
You ready to do this?
I sure as fuck am.
Let's do it.
Okie dokie. All right, Isaiah chapter 3. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
See now, the Lord Almighty, is about to take from Jerusalem and Judah both supply and support.
Why is he going to do that? Why is he taking supply and support?
This is a continuation of, you guys suck.
Well, maybe God sucks.
I mean, that could be true, but that's not what this book is about.
It's what I'm about.
All supplies of food and all supplies of water, the hero and the warrior, the judge and the prophet, the diviner and the elder, the captain of 50 and the man of rank, the counselor, skilled craftsman and clever enchanter.
That's a lot of fucking words. Is he taking all that from Israel?
Mm-hmm.
But isn't Isaiah a prophet? And isn't this whole book about Isaiah?
Yes, Isaiah is saying this shit's about to happen.
Oh, well, I mean, there's
Shit's
a lot of
going
chapters.
down.
There's a lot of chapters to come, so he doesn't take them right now, apparently.
He is telling them, this is Isaiah's prophecies.
Okay.
He's like, this shit's about
to happen.
Like, boom is coming. It's gonna come down on us.
Okay, all right.
I will make mere youths their officials. Children will rule over them. Okay, so he's taking like all the leaders and he's going to leave them leaderless.
Just children, apparently.
Not like legitimate children, just like...
Just the illegitimate children?
No, oh my God. You're being rascal.
I'm sorry.
Rascallion.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's what you're being.
Right.
Stop being a rascallion.
Okay.
So, no, I think what that means is that he's going to take all their leadership and leave them rudderless, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so that they're kind of floundering with no good leadership.
Okay.
kind of like our country right now. People will oppress each other, man against man, neighbor against neighbor. The young will rise up against the old, the nobody against the honored.
I mean, to be fair, the old suck. It's either Elijah or Elijah. They had the bears attack those kids. So if I was a young one that had somebody having bears attack me, I'd be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
I'm just saying.
Because they were calling him bald.
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, Baldy,"
no
and he was like,
"That's no reason to sick bears on us, man."
I know. He was like, "You called me bald. I will have you torn to shreds."
Right.
That sounds totally fair. Yeah. A man will seize one of his brothers in his father's house and say, "You have a cloak. You be our leader. Take charge of this heap of ruins." So they're just going to have any
just
old
random people,
unqualified person put in position of leadership.
Okay.
But in that day he will cry out, I have no remedy. I have no food or clothing in my house. Do not make me the leader of the people.
Is that what he's going to do?
Yeah,
just
he's
like
like,
that?
Fuck, I don't want to lead this shit. Go. Don't do that to me. Jerusalem staggers. Judah is falling. Their words and deeds are against the Lord, defying his glorious presence.
That assumes that he is present.
Right.
I haven't noticed him being present, but okay.
Nope.
Okay.
The look on their faces testifies against them. They parade their sin like Sodom. They do not hide it. So they're like proud of what they do. They're like, what?
That reminds me. There was a guy I got into a conversation with. I shouldn't even call it a conversation.
An exchange.
An exchange with.
Okay.
On Twitter, and he accused atheists of having sex in the streets, and I'm like, when's the last time you've seen that actually happen? Because I gotta admit, man, I have never seen that happen, and I'm an atheist. So
I've never seen anybody have sex in the streets.
I'm sure it does happen, but I don't think it's exclusive to atheists. It's just, it's just a thing.
I've never seen
I don't know
anybody have sex in the streets.
Right. I personally have never seen that. Like I said, I'm sure it has happened. But like what gets me is that the theists, the Christians of this country, they really think that atheists are just these like moralless assholes that just don't have any. I don't know. They can do no right. They can only do bad things. Apparently,
they run around jerking off.
Not that having sex in the street is a bad thing, as long as you're doing it in a very vacant street where there's no kids that are going to see it.
Oh my God.
You can have whatever.
Oh my God.
But I'm just saying.
I had sex on a beach once.
There, see. But I bet there weren't any kids around.
No, there were not.
So as long as it's a kidless street, and it's very abandoned, maybe, then it's okay to have sex in the street. But I just don't see it happen a lot.
I don't see it happen either. And I don't think it's okay, quite honestly. I mean, you're saying
But sex on a beach is okay, though?
No, it probably wasn't okay then either.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I did it.
Right.
Woe to them! They have brought disaster upon themselves. Them having
those
sex
Israelites
in the streets,
stuff,
people.
Yeah. Right.
Tell the righteous it will be well with them, for they will enjoy the fruit of their deeds. But woe to the wicked! Disaster is upon them. They will be paid back for what their hands have done. Youths oppress my people. Women rule over them.
Oh my God! Not women. Jesus.
Sake. Women.
Fucking women.
Ugh, I hate it when women are in charge. My people, your guides, lead you astray. They turn you from the path. The Lord takes his place in court. He rises to judge the people. The Lord enters into judgment against the elders and leaders of his people. It is you who have ruined my vineyard. The plunder from the poor is in your houses. What do you mean by crushing my people and grinding the faces of the poor? Declares the Lord Almighty.
I do like that they're defending the poor again. I mean, this time, right now.
Today we feel for the poor.
Right.
Today we love the poor.
But, that being said, not all poor are exceptionally good people. It's just, but it is nice to not, shit on them. So, like, you're not, just because you're poor does not make you a better person than rich people necessarily.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
People are people, and they generally all suck, poor or rich, if I'm being honest.
But it's never good to stomp on the disadvantaged, and poor are definitely disadvantaged.
So. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But I just think it's funny that throughout this book, we're like, how do we feel about the poor today?
Yeah, because
Sometimes
it is back and forth. There's definitely. So I heard I need to look into it a little bit more, but I saw a headline about there's like some new prosperity gospel that's like basically straight up shitting on poor people. So that's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, at least they're being honest about it now, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right, we're about to get into it with how much women suck.
Oh, okay.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'm very excited.
Okay.
The Lord says, "Oof, the women of Zion are haughty, walking along with outstretched necks, flirting with their eyes, strutting along with swaying hips, with ornaments jingling on their ankles."
Not those goddamn ornaments on your ankles. Jesus.
Ankle
What's wrong
bracelets.
with you?
Ugh.
Weren't we just talking about beautiful necks and beautiful eyes in the last book of Song of Solomon?
Mm-hmm.
And now they're all like...
Her necklace was pretty, but these necklaces
these are haughty.
too many
Haughty.
and ugly.
Yeah.
Haughty.
Yeah.
Not like she ain't no hottie. She
Right.
might be a hottie,
Right.
but she does not look like a hottie in the eyes of God. She looks haughty.
Right.
Yes. Therefore, the Lord will bring sores on the heads of the women of Zion. The Lord will make their scalps bald.
Oh, shit.
Fuck. They
Damn.
make pills for that now, though.
Yeah,
so no
we
worries.
just saw some, actually.
I
Yeah,
know.
it was interesting.
Yeah, we just saw some
They had-
medication
Yeah.
that you can take to make sure.
To get those bald spots gone.
Yeah, it was some kind of alopecia
Yeah.
where their hair
they
was
had-
falling out in patches.
Right, right.
And the pills made it somehow all the people were
So, yeah,
able
if
to
God-
grow their front out.
If God takes your hair away, we got this fix for that.
Yeah, there's always a pill for that.
Right.
In that day, the Lord will snatch away their finery, the bangles and headbands and crescent necklaces, the earrings and bracelets and veils, the headdresses and anklets and sashes,
Damn.
the perfume bottles and charms, the signet rings and nose rings, the fine robes and the capes and cloaks, the purses and mirrors, the linen garments and tiaras and shawls.
Damn, it sounds like these people are doing all right.
It really does.
Like, they got all kinds of shit.
It sounds like they're all shopping at Forever 21.
Right? Yeah.
Instead of fragrance, there will be a stench. Instead of a sash, a rope. Instead of well-dressed hair, baldness. Instead of fine clothing, sackcloth. Instead of beauty, branding.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Sounds like, yeah, that's not good.
Your men will fall by the sword, your warriors in battle. The gates of Zion will lament and mourn. Destitute, she will sit on the ground. Boom, the end.
Okay.
That sucks.
That's apparently not going to end well for them, according to God.
I guess not.
Or Isaiah, whoever the fuck is telling that story.
Well, it's Isaiah telling the story about what God's saying.
Right.
He's like, y'all gonna get it.
Well, and given the context of what you said in the first chapter, apparently not Judah, but the other part of Israel is going to fall at some point soon. So they are, at least within the story, it's somewhat prophetic, I guess.
Sure.
That's all relative to having been written thousands of years ago by who knows who.
At what point?
Yeah, right. But whatever.
So let's go over some notes now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So chapter 3 of Isaiah is about sin's judgment and God's restoration.
Okay.
Okay. This chapter describes how the corrupt leadership brought about the collapse of the social condition of Jerusalem, and it contains Isaiah's prophecies.
Got it.
Okay. So this is split into two different sections, verses 1 through 15, and then verses 16 through 26.
Got it.
Okay.
Was the 16 through 26 where he shit on women?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Got it.
exactly.
Huh.
Good
Yeah.
catch. Yeah, you did good. So 1 through 15 is the Lord's judgment on Jerusalem and Judah. And this section speaks of the imminent collapse of the society in general.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
And then 16 through 26, as you said, is a judgment on and a warning to the daughters of Zion.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just it's funny to me that we have this stark contrast of women sucking right after we got done with Song of Solomon.
And
That's all.
talking about how they're equal
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get too uppity, women.
Right. Yeah.
Don't start feeling like you're equal just because we put an erotic poem
I know.
saying that
I know
are.
you just read Song of Solomon. We're gonna temper that real quick here.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. This section shows how the daughters of Zion are blemished as God's judgment falls on sinners, and it then itemizes the luxury in life's ease, which will be lost in sorrow.
Yeah.
Now, I read like this whole treatise on this section.
Yeah.
And it talked about how women are flawed in that they all want to go shopping all the time. That's how they find their release. They find their joy in shopping for clothing and jewelry and purses and shoes. And that's just the way it is.
I can see the tightwad husband getting off on this chapter.
Yes.
Like, see, the Bible says you're a piece of shit for shopping. You better stop that shit. It's against God.
And it's not to say that there are not women like that, but to say that just women across the board are like that, like, that is so uncool because men like to shop just as much on their fucking golf equipment or their stereo bullshit speakers and surround sound, tech nonsense TV things and their cars and, motorcycles. Like, come on, guys go shopping.
Don't forget guns.
Oh, God, their guns. Their guns.
Right.
All the guns and all the gun parts and all the fancy gun racks to hold them. Like, men shop as much as women do. They just do it differently.
Right.
And they also, if I'm being honest, generally speaking, their taste is a lot more expensive than women's.
Yeah.
So it's less frequent.
Anything that I want is generally way more expensive than anything you would want.
Well, that's because
You just want trinkets.
I was going to say, I'm a child and I am pleased with a fucking Sharpie.
Right.
I can't go shopping for you really without you telling me specifically what you want because
everything I want's a high-end ticket.
You like things. I like stuff.
Right.
But neither one of us is really into like shoes or clothes or jewelry or anything like that.
I like clothes that last. So.
I mean, I like to shop at the thrift store because clothes don't last.
Right.
So
yeah.
As long as clothes ain't gonna last,
might as well buy
cheap and used.
Exactly.
That's my stick.
Right.
And no shade to anybody who prefers to buy fancy, new, expensive stuff. That's just not me.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's fair to paint women as only wanting all of this stuff and as women being the only sex that likes shopping.
Right. No, I agree.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
I agree.
But this section shows how the daughters of Zion are blemished as God's judgment falls on sinners and then itemizes the luxury and life's eases, which will be lost in sorrow. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is one part that talks about verse 17. And so I'm going to reread that because this is very cool and interesting.
Okay? Yep.
So verse 17 says, "Therefore the Lord will bring sores on the heads of the women of Zion. The Lord will make their scalps bald."
Right.
Okay. Now, there are a lot of interpretations that actually say that when he's talking about their scalp and stuff, that is a misinterpretation and that it's on purpose changed because a lot of times it'll come up as forehead or crown or like cheek or something like that. But what they're actually talking about, like the actual Hebrew, is their genitals.
Oh.
Their private parts will be exposed.
Okay.
Yeah. And so given the context, a more accurate translation of the word genitals or secret parts is actually cunt.
Oh.
Yeah. So it should say that their cunt will be exposed.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And specifically, the women will not just be made to be ugly, but they will be exposed and laid bare and raped and beat.
That's disgusting.
Right?
I mean,
yeah.
That's a wow, God.
Right?
Fuck you.
Fuck
kind
you.
of,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Not kind of a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So scholars conclude that this stripping of women's clothes to expose their genitals refers to sexual violence as God's punishment for women's arrogance and pride. How dare you have pride?
That is some bullshit.
I don't see men getting that kind of treatment
Right?
for having pride.
Yeah.
Men are supposed to have pride, right?
right.
Women, you better stop liking yourself a little bit.
That's fucked up.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There's a book called The Ethics of Biblical Violence Against Women that came out in 1995, and it was the one that talked about this specifically. I would like to add that to our list of books to check out in the future.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But that concludes my notes on this nasty-ass chapter of this nasty-ass book.
All right. Well, that was Isaiah chapter 3.
Sure as fuck was.
And we will be back tomorrow with
Isaiah chapter 4.
See you guys then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.